Hey guys, welcome back to the Castle Combat YouTube channel. So today, I'm going to be making a deck, I think. I've been looking through some of my cards, I just kind of put them out, and I'm just going to be looking through them, and maybe making a deck. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and that's just because of school. It's kind of a, it's kind of a weak excuse, but school comes first, and I've been really busy. Midterms are finally over, and I just got over being a little sick, but I could finally do some more videos, so I'm really excited to do that, and I hope you guys will bear with me on this video, because I might be a little sick still. So today I'm going to be making a deck. I've already got together some legendaries that I want to use, but I haven't really decided on the commons, and I don't really know what combos I might want to use. Obviously, you guys can make any suggestions in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear it. Combos are really, really strong, and they help make or break a deck, and they can really help you win a tournament when it comes down to it. So, if you guys have any combos for the legendaries I have, or maybe commons, and you guys could let me know in the comment section, that'd be great. And, yeah, so let's get into it. So, here are some legendaries I've picked out. Of all these cards, I have Krazy 8 here, and you can choose to do two things. Before battle, you do not roll a dice, and your battle score is 8, and that's pretty strong. That's pretty okay. Second, first player to roll an 8 on 2 dice wins the battle, and that is really, really cool, because you can beat any card, really. You can beat like Andromeda, and just really strong cards that are like maybe 6s, and they can already, if they roll 2 they win, or they roll 2 they tie, or something like that. So that's pretty cool. He has a rivalry with Pharaoh Frostbite, tongue twister. Yeah, he has a rivalry with Pharaoh Frostbite, and I think he's a really, really strong card. I don't see him used a lot, but he's really, really good. He can basically beat anyone. Even if you get really lucky and you use, all these different cards to make your total ability power really, really high, and you can still just win with your ability. So that's cool. I like Kancool. He's a 5, 2 out of 3. Epic battle with Yetis, He's pretty straightforward, but he's really, really good. Really, really strong. Sir Oak. Epic battle with green good guys. Strong as Oak. Sir Oak wins ties. He's a 5. So, and I like cards that are high numbers that win ties, because if they get into a position where it's a tie, and most of the time it is with like commons, if they roll like a 3 or something, and then a common rolls a 6, they're still gonna win, and that's just really nice to have. I know it sounds kind of weird the way I'm explaining it, but if you ever play cards that wins ties, you know what I mean. Uppercut, he's a 6. He has to reroll 6s, but I mean that's not that bad. He's still a 6. If you roll 5, you're an 11. He's just pretty good. Nice to have. Tristan, +2 versus bad guys. Most cards are bad guys now, and so that makes him a 5. And he must reroll 1s, which is nice. It can be bad, because if he's against like Aurora or something, you want to roll for low, obviously. But then again, if he's against Aurora, he's only a 3, so that's pretty cool that he's flexible like that. King Rigel the 8th. What I like about him is he's +2 versus common foes, and he's also epic battle, of course. But you see, when cards have when they get bonuses from being against things, it's really nice, because when you go against cards like Aurora, if you have all high number cards, you can't really have any. It's really, really difficult to beat Aurora in that position. So what you need to really look for are some cards that can possibly beat cards that are like lowest total wins, but also have the ability to get higher. He can be a 6 against common foes, and there are 16 cards in the deck, obviously, 8 common, 8 legendary, and so you have a 50-50 chance of really getting a 6 as him. So he's pretty strong. I like him. He's also an epic battle, so you get to really choose your matchups, and if you have a 3 common on the other side, then you just kind of kill him. So these are the legendaries I chose. Yeah, these are legendaries I chose. There's not quite 8 here. There's, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 2 more. I'm going for a green-blue deck, and I think I probably want a Pike Thunders in this deck. Pike Thunders is pretty good, so we'll look for Pike Thunders. Let's see if I even have him in the new cards. Ooh, Yeti. I'll take Yeti. Also, my commons. I'll go over that when I finish. Commons aren't anything really that special, but... And I forgot to say, you see how these kind of are the old format? How this number's kind of different from that number? I'm only going to be really using the new format from now on, just because I really just like the new format a lot better. You know, obviously you guys can use the old, new, it doesn't really matter to me. If you guys really like the old format better, I'd go for it, but I think the new format just looks a lot nicer. And so since I have the new format cards, I just use them instead, really. But yeah. So, King Crush. Oh, I saw King Crush, right? And I thought that was King Cool. I thought I had King Crush already, but I didn't, which is good. What am I doing? I was grabbing for the wrong pile. Okay, so, and you see, they're brothers, I think. Yeah, King Cool's wild little brother. He rolls 2 dice, reroll 1s, and doubles equals auto lose, but that's fine. It's pretty unlikely you're gonna roll doubles. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, I really like these two. They're really strong blues. Let's see, that's 7, I think, right? 7, yep. So I need one more legendary and a few more commons. You know, I said I was gonna go over my commons later, but I'll show you what I have now. I have a blue wizard, an Arctic Archer, blue knight, and a Yeti. Yetis, you must reroll 1s. Blue wizard, +2 versus knights. That's pretty good, actually, because a lot of cards now are knights, and a lot of the high power cards, which a lot of people use, aren't knights. So that's pretty strong. A lot of good guys. Before battle, roll a dice. If you roll a 6, you auto win the battle. Yeah, that's really good. So Arctic Archer. Blue knight. 1, no bonus. 2 to 3, +1 versus trolls or goblins. 4 to 5, +1 versus beasts. 6, +1 versus dragons. Yeah, that's good. He's very versatile, which means that he can be used in a lot of scenarios, which is really, really good. And what you want. I like flexible. I mean, I do like strong decks that are kind of like... I don't know if you've seen my old deck, if you've seen my past videos. My decks kind of revolve around high abilities, like high damage. Not high damage, high numbers, and being able to revive them, which I really like that. But the weakness of the deck is that having cards like Aurora, which can just kind of put them in a position where there's nothing you can really do. And that's why I kind of like having Bog Lord, but I get really bad Bog Lord. I call it like the Bog Lord curse, where I just always roll like 1s against, 2 legendaries or like 3 legendaries. I always roll like 1s or 2s, which is pretty unlucky. Maybe I'm only noticing the times that I do, but I call it my Bog Lord bad luck. So here's 4. Okay, so I need 4 more commons and 1 more legendary, I think. I'll have to recount it in a second. Oh, Blue Mammoth, yes. Blue Mammoths are really good. I actually used to have a good guy deck that I used that in. Here's 5. Okay, and I have to remember I can use greens. Horse, Goblin, Torch Knight. Sick Pig. Your foe is -1 power. Wow. Oh, but he's a bad guy, dang. Because Sick Pig, that's pretty strong. That's pretty cool, actually. And I really like how there are a bunch of new pig cards that came out. Oh, wait. I just realized something. I set aside these 2 cards for this exact moment. Okay, so let's talk about this guy a little bit later. Baby Pig. It's Baby Pig. Okay. Before battle, ask, do I have any red gargoyles in my hand? If they guess correctly, then you battle as normal. If they guess wrong, then you are power 5. And he's a common. And he's neutral. So you can put him in any deck, and he can become a 5, and he's a common. And I really, really like Red Gargoyle. I always have at least 2 in my decks, because a common that can become a 5 is essentially a legendary with no ability. I mean, when he's a 5, essentially he's a legendary that has no ability, which is really, really good, and I really like that. And it helps you with, and since he's a 2, revival decks it just makes it so much better on them. The only weakness is if you only have 2 and your opponent knows you only have 2, once one of them is gone, then it's really obvious, and you have to revive 2 of them in order for it to be a viable strategy. So sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4, but then once it's 4, it's kind of like every time you always have a red gargoyle in your hand. I haven't really figured out what the best ratio, the best amount to have in a deck is, but yeah, I really like red gargoyle. Really strong card, and it has early on in the game when your opponent doesn't really know how many you have. Really, really good card. So, let's see, I'll put that in the commons. And then Baby Pig. Worst card ever. Roll 2 dice. Choose the lowest. Doubles equals auto lose. And he's a 0. I actually like this card. I think it's really funny. And I want to put it in the deck just kind of as a joke. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 7. I know it's, I wanted to make a deck to win, but, why would you skip Baby Pig? He's Baby Pig. The only thing that can make Baby Pig better is to make him a legendary. And waste the legendary spot. That would be amazing. If you can make him waste a legendary spot. And a green guard. Ooh, green guard wins ties. I'll take green guard. I will take a green guard. Yeah. Oh, druid. I will take a druid. What's with this luck? I found 2 cards that I actually needed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I have 8 and 8. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So obviously I'll probably remove Baby Pig a little later and maybe add in another red gargoyle. I don't think I have another new one, so I'll have to find one. But yeah, this was my little deck guide. It was a little silly, Maybe shouldn't have added in that Baby Pig, and maybe I should have looked a little harder for another red gargoyle, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the deck. It probably works. It has a lot of strong cards in it. It's green and blue. Green and blue are, I want to say, some of the most common good guy colors. Maybe not green. Probably blue and red. But green and blue are definitely, don't underestimate them. They're very strong. Don't forget to look on the Castle Combat website. I actually saw, and their registration is open for camp, so don't forget to sign up now. While you're if you already know your schedule, don't forget to sign up now. Obviously it'll be open for a lot longer, but the faster you pick, the earlier on you pick, the more opportunity you'll have to pick what you need. So if you have maybe a month in the beginning of let's say August, right? Maybe the camp, you guys already know. If it's already picked, if it's already full that week, then it's kind of bad luck. So you guys probably want to check it out. Maybe have your parents check it out now. Also, I'm aware that Santa Claus is available in packs from he comes with cards $10 and up. Not cards, but if you spend $10 and up on packs, then I think Santa Claus comes with it. I'm not sure if the website has been updated, but that's to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. If you guys want me to try it out, don't forget to leave a comment and tell me to, because I have not tried this deck out yet, obviously. I just made it, but yeah. See you guys later. Bye.